Yeah, Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social in association with William Hill, Empire Fight. So delighted to be joined by one of the best managers in the game, Mr. Lee. And Lee, what a week! Jay Harris, Sean McComb, you're on fire in France the other day for a new world champion. You must be on cloud nine.
Yeah, listen, I wouldn't say the best manager in the game. Listen, I'm just doing my thing for the fighters. I'm enjoying life. I do everything I can for the fighters. At the minute, I'm on a roll. I'm not going to lie. But listen, this weekend is unbelievable. Last night, Jay Harris winning the British title, 10th round stoppage. Then tonight, Sean McComb putting on a clinical performance on his Sky Sports debut. Absolutely over the moon for both fighters, both delivered. Very, very proud manager.
It's been a tough road for Jay Harris. I've been there and seen him come up short before, and we know he had a great world title fight a few years ago, but he's finally got that British. You must be over the moon for him. He's someone who's stuck at it, had the setbacks, but finally he's got that title.
Yeah, listen, I've been there at Jay's highest, and I've been there. We won the European title, won the IBF Intercontinental title. We went to Texas and fought for the WBC world title. He come up short, but put a good performance on. Then he got stopped in a world title eliminator against Sandoval. And to see how devastated he was, but then we tried a different weight and it didn't work. He got stopped again, so back-to-back defeats against Mexicans, and he was like, that's it, I'm done, I'm retiring. I said, no, listen Jay, I promise you that I'll get you a British title. And he went, if we can get me a British title, I'll fight again. So we got him back, and then last night he won the British title. So absolutely over. Listen, me and Gary Lockett, we co-manage him. Like, we're a great team. His dad, I'm just over the moon. Like, it's a great, great feeling to see the boys achieve their dreams. His dad won the title 35 years ago. So it's good to see a father and son win the title.
Absolutely, and tonight, Sean McComb, a man who's had his demons himself. I was there, the Gavin Gwynn fight, behind closed doors. He seems to have evolved, shows he's in a good mental space, and tonight he put on a performance against a very game Kaisee Benjamin, who was in there tonight to walk forward and do damage, and he boxed beautifully. You must be super happy with that performance tonight. He's proved European level, close to world now. What's next for him?
Yeah, listen, I was there when Sean obviously lost to Gavin Gwynn. Obviously, Gavin Gwynn's with me now, so but it's a mad old story. But yeah, listen, I've seen Sean at his lowest, and it was like I know how good of a fighter Sean is, and since he's joined up with Peter Taylor, the sparring he gets and everything like that. Him and Gary Cully is like world-class rounds. They spar every week. Like this is like serious sparring, and like it's nip and tuck. Do you know what I mean? So we know how good Sean is, and tonight he put a great performance on. Listen, he got stuck in a bit too much sometimes, but listen, he won clearly. And listen, the world's his oyster. He's already top 15 in the WBO. I'd like to see him getting another big fight. Obviously, we've got one option with Sky Sports. If they want to give us a big fight, right? Listen, Adam Azim's got a very tough fight next time, but listen, we'll do that fight next. No problem.
Adam Azim?
100%, no problems. That fight's there. If they want it, we'll have it. And any other one at super lightweight, Sean's there to win. Like, he'll fight anyone. He's one of them fighters that doesn't faze anyone. So, listen, I'm just buzzing for him. He deserves it.
Absolutely, 100% deserved it. You think Sky, do you think Ben Shalom will take a fight with European champion in Sean McComb, Adam Azim? I know they want him to be the youngest world champion ever, but what, do you think they'll take that?
Well, listen, he's fighting. He's got a very, very tough fight next. People don't realise how tough of a fight that is. People are underestimating this kid. This kid can fight. But Adam Azim is an exceptional talent. Obviously, he was with us at first. He had his first fight with us. It was on a Sky Sports show on one of the Golden Contract. So listen, I know Adam very well. Adam's an unbelievable fighter and a very nice lad. And I do wish him all the best. So, but listen, if that fight comes up, we're biting hands off.
Right, let's talk about some of the fighters you've got. Nina Hughes, she's up soon against Shannon Courtney, a defence of her title. You've also got Dina Thorslund, still a champion in that division. You've gone to France, got another world champion. You've got the monopoly board soon. You might be able to host the Undisputed title. Can you ever imagine that when you start out? It's slowly coming, but do you see it? What Nina Hughes, Shannon Courtney up next. How's Nina getting on? I see her training away the other day. Looks in good shape.
Yeah, listen, things are flying at the minute. I'm just so, I work hard and I'm just pleased to work with a great bunch of fighters. If it weren't for the fighters, I wouldn't be in this position. So obviously I got the WBO World Champion, got the WBA Champion in Nina Hughes. Obviously Segaline LeBeouf just won the WBO Super Bantamweight title. If Ellie Scotney goes and wins the IBF, I'd like to unify straight away. So obviously at the minute I've got 3 female world champions, 3 British champions, all from Wales. That's some going that. I've got Commonwealth champions, English champions, area champions, WBO. Do you know what? Listen, I'm just blessed to have a great bunch of fighters around me. And do you know what? It's only just the start. We're just going to keep going. Regarding Nina, Nina's in a very tough fight with Shannon. I know Shannon quite well. She's a nice girl. But this is business. I believe Nina goes on and puts a career best performance on after winning the title against a girl that beat Shannon. So I believe Nina wins quite clearly June the 10th. And then I'd love for her to fight Ebony Bridges, Luna, or if the Dina fights there. I only want them to fight if it's undisputed because I manage both of them. But listen, if it makes sense for both of them, we'll do that fight. It is what it is. When you're a champion, you've got to unify them titles.
And it'd be good to have them both under your banner. I will say, without keeping you here all night, you come back just for a weigh-in the other day for one of your fighters, then went back to Sheffield, then came back to fight night. You are honestly see a lot of managers, pound for pound, one of the hardest working in the game in terms of what you do for your fighters. So look, we know we worked with a lot of your fighters on our shows, and we look forward to seeing this sort of progression now, because Let's Go only came about a year ago, but it's slowly churning them out, and we're going to see some more world champions, I would have thought. Correct?
Yeah, listen, 100%. Listen, obviously last year was very hard. Fighters stuck with me and put their faith in me. And listen, it's working. Let's Go management is very, listen, we're doing well, and I'm excited. You know what I mean? I'm very passionate about my fighters. You see in the ring when I'm lifting fighters up, jumping up, down. I get more nervous than the fighters, but do you know what? Life's for living. You just got to do what you enjoy, and I'm just buzzing at the minute. I'm on a high.
That's a perfect way to leave it. Look, Lee, and I appreciate giving Boxing Social some of your time, as always.
Thank you, brother.
Catch up soon.
Appreciate it. See you soon, yeah?